I've never done blindfolded playing ever in my life.
Well, let's see how far we can push it, right? Hey everybody, say hi to Gus G, chat.
Hi everybody.
And we have David Shanko in the chat. Hey David.
David Shanko, Manowar?
Yeah, there's David Shanko. And Bumblefoot Official is here too. Hey Bumblefoot. Oh, this is getting scary. We've got these guitar legends in the house. And you have your guitars. I have your guitar as well. We're going to do plenty of jamming and plenty of shredding. And I'll tell you guys in the chat, the sound check just made me super scared of jamming with Gus.
We've jammed so many times before, though.
When did we jam?
On stage, actually.
Oh, yeah. You know, last time we did was with Marty Friedman.
Well, yeah, I was doing a tour with Marty. And then when we were in London, you were living in London back then, I think, at the time. And you came up, we all jammed together. And we did a couple of jams during our tour, like way back. You brought me up a couple of times on stage to just do like an impromptu kind of thing. And
how has it been going in this strange world for you? What have you been up to?
Well, besides being on lockdown for like a year and just being at home, I actually got up to doing a lot of things. Finished a new record. I started making pickups. I make pickups now, guitar pickups. So I make all kinds of stuff and try to use your downtime to, first of all, relax your mind and then start getting creative. And I've been doing a lot of stuff, actually. Yeah.
How did you end up making pickups? I was kind of surprised you got a pickup company.
To clarify, I don't hand wind them myself. I don't know anything about these things.
No, but I want my money back then. I thought you were doing it in your garden yourself, one by one.
It's one of those things where it just comes out of necessity, I guess, where you want to do something and you want to make another model. I used to play Duncans for like forever, and then I just wanted to have more freedom with it. And so I came up with an active model and a passive pickup. The one that you have there, it's this one. This is the passive, the active model. Mm-hmm. So it runs on battery, and I'm making it available as a standalone product, basically. So if somebody wants to buy the pickup separately, you can just put them on whatever guitar you want, and it's fun. I made a pedal last year or 2 years ago. It started out like that. I made like an overdrive pedal, put up on my Instagram, and just direct selling. Like I only made like 150 pedals or something, and people liked it. And the next idea was, okay, let's make some pickups. Yeah.
You know, you were with a ESP before, and how did you get to the Jackson thing? Did you ever tell the story about that too much, or?
I've said it many times, and people keep always actually asking me about it. I guess I haven't probably said it enough times, but
here we go again.
Look, it had nothing really to do with the guitars. Companies like Jackson, like Ibanez, like ESP, like all those guys, they make phenomenal instruments. It wasn't about the quality was bad or anything. It was nothing. It was not about the guitars. It was more about the people, I think, in the company. They changed a lot of the staff, and a lot of the people that I was working with, they left, and then it was kind of like an ongoing process. And I was patient for a few years, and then I realized, well, nobody that I really know is here anymore, and it just didn't feel right anymore, you know. And around the same time, Mike Tempesta, he's been my buddy for many years, and they're like, we'll send you a couple of guitars if you like. And whatever, if you don't like him, cool. But if you like him and you feel you're up for it, we can maybe work on something. And it kind of started off from there. So it was not about the guitars, because you know how it is. Like it's about having that communication. And I thought that, the guys from Jackson, they had the right vision, the right team. It felt like the right move for me, the right next move. And so I went with it. It was a big change, but the ESP are great guitars. I still have my old signatures, and I'm very happy with Jackson too. And that's the story, really.
Are you nervous about playing on live stream? A lot of people are. I mean, a lot of people go, I'm not doing this.
I tried out a few months ago. I tried out to do a few weekly live streams on my YouTube channel, and there I was really nervous. I think I've gotten past that kind of first stage of doing it for the first time. I haven't done it a whole lot, but yeah, I mean, I've done it a few times, and it's okay.
We did the tour together back in 2006, Firewind Inhuman Rampage tour.
You guys took us out on that tour, and a lot of things changed for us on that tour for the better. Like we got exposed to you guys. Like that was the moment where DragonForce, I remember, was fucking blowing up everywhere. We could see that day by day. Like some gigs like were small gigs, and then all of a sudden we go to the next country, and then it was like huge gig, and then we go to England, and then it was like you guys were already big in England, or that was like your first really big tour in England. I remember we did 2 nights at the Astoria. I think that was probably one of the last gigs there before they closed that one down.
Yeah, 2 sold out show. That was wild back then. It was crazy. Every show was sold out on that tour, right? Of course, you guys, if you don't know about Firewind, because you know Gus maybe from the Aussie era, you gotta go check out Firewind. It's got so many albums of, how many albums of Firewind released now?
9 albums, I think. We just put out the 9th album last year, yeah. And probably 9 singers as well.
I didn't want to say that. I was going to let you say that. And you played in a bunch of bands. You played in Arch Enemy for the Ozfest tour as well, did you? You've done so much shit. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
A lot of stuff over the years, yeah.
We're gonna ask you for actually Alexi Laiho's story. Since, rest in peace, Alexi Laiho. And you've done a lot of things with Alexi, especially in Japan, right? Front cover magazine and stuff.
It was a similar situation with me as well. It was, I first met him in Tokyo. I was there doing promo, and he was on tour there with Bodum, and our labels had arranged that we do a joint photo shoot for Young Guitar magazine. And we did the cover together, and that was his first cover there. And that was my first cover as well. We were both so young, and I think I was like 22, 23, and he was only a year older than me. So it was a big thing, and still he was much more experienced than I was at that time, because he had been making records and touring since he was 17. Shortly after that, I switched to ESP guitars, and we would meet up at the NAMM shows, and we'd do signings together. You know how it is, like, you shoot the shit with somebody, you have a couple of beers while you're signing, or you're hanging out backstage, and we just being friendly and everything, just hanging out. I can't remember when was the last time I saw him, though. It must have been like NAMM 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. And it was all through that ESP kind of connection. We used to go out to those company dinners and all that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good guy, shy guy, like most Finns, as you know. Yeah.
Quiet when they're sober, quiet when they're drunk.
Yeah. Yeah. Very nice, very polite guy. It's a shame, man. I don't know about you, I was really shocked when I found out about it.
We gotta do this, a tribute. Alexi Laiho guitar and Randy Rhoads guitar. It went much better than I thought it was gonna go.
We just had to get a bit funky, play our licks, but more in a funkier way. So it was cool. One of the most innovative things that I've seen that you were doing, I mean, I think you've been probably obviously inspired a lot by Vi and stuff, but you made it your own and came up with a lot of those kind of video game effect sounds, you know, using your tremolo and then kind of like hitting it on the strings, and then that became like kind of like a trademark of the DragonForce sound.
We all have our weird way of expressing on the guitar, right?
That's what it's about, man. Does anybody, any of your guests so far has ever given you credit for solving the mystery of the internet of the synchronization?
No, no one credits me for anything. Maybe one day.
I'm surprised this is like, you know, I'm in Greece, you're in LA or in California, and like we are in perfect sync with different bandwidths, different internets, and somehow this works.
I'm not gonna make a video on YouTube explaining how it works slowly because it's a long process. You know, people have different computers, so it's kind of complicated. When you do something, people are just gonna say, well, actually doesn't work on my thing, so you're full of shit.
Yeah, groundbreaking, at least for me, in my mind. Groundbreaking stuff. Hey Herman, this guitar looks good on you, man.
That's it?
Yeah.
You can send me another one if you want. The first one came in, FedEx completely relicked the guitar.
You're kidding, right?
Yeah. No, it's true. So I thought, wow, what happened? The case was all fucked up and everything. And I gotta say, Gus, I'm playing this guitar completely stock out of the case. If people want to buy this guitar, not this one, but you know, if they want to pick up Gus' guitar, you can see this actually plays well out of the box without me messing around with anything.
I've never done blindfolded playing ever in my life.
Well, let's see how far we can push it, right?
We did it.
We did it.
With a lot of wrong notes, but we did it.
I hope you guys enjoyed that. We gotta do it again.
Absolutely.
Sure. Yeah.
Anytime, man. Anytime. Yeah. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, Herman.
See you guys later. Take care. Everyone say bye. Bye.